Let's cut straight to the chase. We're talking about the journey from that first dollar earned to potentially millions. Many dream big, aiming for seven figures, but often miss the crucial first step, actually figuring out how to get that initial payment. The reality is, earning money follows a path, distinct stages, and a rhythm. Think of it as an income ladder. It's not a magic leap, but a series of deliberate steps. Stage 1 is the yuan stage. This isn't about making a fortune, it's about proving you can deliver value someone else is willing to pay for, even if it's just a symbolic amount. Then, Stage 2 takes that validated model and scales it. You're not just doing one thing, you're doing more of what works. Stage 3 demands efficiency. You standardize your offerings, making them repeatable and scalable. Moving to Stage 4, you start leveraging systems, maybe traffic or bringing in a team. Finally, Stage 5 is about building a full ecosystem, multi-channel, brand-driven, and highly systematic. Each stage builds upon the last, creating a foundation for the next level of growth. Let's zoom in on that first rung, the yuan stage. This is critical. Why? Because it forces you to confront the real world. You might have great ideas, impressive skills, but until someone puts their money where their mouth is, even for a small amount, it's just a dream. Think about it. You could be designing logos, writing articles, or selling niche templates, but if you never ask for that first payment, you're stuck in the validation loop. The goal here is simple: get paid. Even yuan. It proves your concept has legs. It's the moment you transition from creator to monetizer. Don't underestimate this step, it's the psychological and practical foundation for everything else. Okay, you've made that yuan. Now what? You don't just stop there. Stage 2 is all about replication. What worked once? Do it again. Better yet, do it more efficiently. If you found success selling a specific type of template, don't just sell one more. Create a whole suite of related templates. If you help someone with a specific task, figure out how to offer that service to more people, perhaps through a platform or a targeted ad. This stage is about taking your proven formula and scaling it up. It requires more effort, more content creation, and smarter use of platforms. You're moving from a single spark to a growing flame. Now we hit a critical juncture, the 10,000 yuan to 100,000 yuan jump. This is where many people get stuck. Why? Because they're still working too hard. They're providing services, maybe consulting, maybe custom designs, but each client takes significant time and energy. To break through, you need to shift from being a service provider to a product provider. Think about it. Instead of spending hours on one client, create a course based on your expertise. Instead of designing one logo, build a library of templates. This standardization is key. It allows you to automate processes, reduce the time per transaction, and significantly increase your output without proportionally increasing your input. It's about building assets that work for you, not just you working for the money. Reaching the 100,000 yuan mark is a significant milestone. But the next leap, to 1 million, often requires a different approach. You can't just keep scaling the same way. You need to leverage. Think about traffic. How do you get more eyes on your offerings? Maybe through a content matrix using multiple platforms and formats. Or consider information products, books, comprehensive courses, detailed reports that capture your knowledge. Building private communities like VIP groups or memberships creates recurring revenue and deeper engagement. And crucially, think about partnerships. Bringing in affiliates, resellers, or even co-creators expands your reach exponentially. This stage is about building systems that work with you, not just for you. Finally, the million to 10 million stage. This isn't just about bigger numbers, it's about building a business. A systematic operation. You're not just selling products, you're building a brand. People trust your name, your expertise. You have multiple channels distributing your offerings, not relying on one platform. You've likely created a product ecosystem where related offerings complement each other. Think of Apple. It's not just about iPhones, it's about the entire Apple experience. At this level, you're managing a complex system, optimizing across platforms, and ensuring sustainable growth. It requires strategic thinking, operational discipline, and a long-term vision. Let's circle back to that seemingly trivial yuan. Why is it so important? Because it's the gateway. Too many people get bogged down in the preparation phase, writing articles, creating videos, learning courses, but never actually try charging. They fear rejection, or worse, they don't believe they can sell anything. But the act of trying to charge, even a symbolic amount, is transformative. It forces you to define your value, package it, and present it. So, I challenge you, set a tiny goal. Can you earn yuan in 3 days? How? Sell a simple template, offer a quick graphic design, compile a short ebook on a topic you know. Just get that first payment. It's the proof of concept, the first step onto the ladder. Now, let's talk about the infamous bottleneck, the 10,000 to 100,000 yuan range. This is where frustration often peaks. You've got some momentum, maybe a decent side hustle, but hitting the next big number feels impossible. Income becomes erratic, and progress stalls. Why? Because you're likely still operating in a time-based model. You're putting in hours, maybe even long hours, for every dollar earned. You haven't built the necessary assets, the standardized products, the efficient systems, the tools that allow you to scale beyond your own capacity. You're essentially trading your time for money, which inherently limits your ceiling. Breaking through this requires a fundamental shift in mindset and strategy. So, how do you bust through that 10,000 to 100,000 barrier? It's about converting your time into assets. If you're offering consulting, distill that expertise into a course or a set of templates. If you're creating content, build a library of articles, videos, or podcasts. Accumulate your knowledge and experiences. Then, think about distribution. How do you get more people to see these assets? Build a private community, a mailing list, a social media group. Implement referral programs, affiliate marketing, anything that turns one customer into multiple customers. The goal is to decouple your income from your direct labor hours. Build systems that generate revenue while you sleep, or at least while you're doing other things. And what about reaching the $1 million mark? Can you do it alone? Technically, yes, but practically, it becomes incredibly difficult to sustain and scale. This stage demands collaboration. Think about co-creation models, bringing in partners who share your vision or complement your skills. Maybe you partner on a course, or you build a community where members contribute and benefit. Explore multi-platform strategies, diversifying your revenue streams across different channels. And absolutely leverage technology. AI tools can automate repetitive tasks, freeing you up for higher-level strategy. Building a team, even informally, or using automation effectively is no longer optional, it's essential for reaching and maintaining that level of income.